Hi, we're going to summarize today the blood pressure components or function of the VetSpecs multi-parameter monitoring systems. We are displaying today the VetSpecs SM100, their flagship model. If you'll take a look at the screen, we're going to be focusing mostly on the third channel or waveform, essentially everything in blue. The waveform itself, systolic, diastolic, mean, and there is also a pulse rate that is provided for the blood pressure. As for the components involved for obtaining blood pressure, there are essentially three elements. The blood pressure module, this is doing all of the processing and calculations. Your blood pressure pulse sensor, detecting arterial pulse, and then your occlusion cuffs, which are of course necessary for occluding flow. Essentially just choose the proper size cuff, apply it to the limb. Your pulse sensor band will always be distal to the occlusion cuff. Again, apply this to the limb. There is an area that specifically states face down, which will go over the artery that you're occluding. And then again, just simply attach your sensor band to the module, and then your occlusion cuff, whatever size you may be using, to the air tube here. Once you have this attached to the patient, your monitoring system will allow you to actually automatically gives you intervals, which will run for you by default, or you do have the option of taking essentially stat readings by pushing the SS button located on the side. Currently, you're looking at the multi-parameter mode. It is worth noting that for the blood pressure, the VetSpecs SM100 also offers a blood pressure only mode. This occurs by simply plugging in the blood pressure module to the side of the display and disconnecting the multi-parameter module from the unit, and the screen will look like this specifically for blood pressure mode. Again, this is simply enhancing all of the blood pressure information, the plasmographic wave, again, all of your data, as well as a ongoing charting of your blood pressures. There is even included an averaging of all blood pressure readings. Your continued interest in the VetSpecs monitoring system is appreciated, and we hope you tune in again at a later date.